Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Apologies for the absence, but realistically this video will sum up the last 3 reviews I've missed, because the same thing can roughly be said about all of our last games. It's boring, there's no idea, it's slow, it's just clueless. I don't even know where to begin. It's so bad. This includes a loss against Sheffield United, a win against Everton and a draw against Bournemouth, but they're all morally terrible. The main point is that the players don't seem to know how to pass to each other anymore. The passing speed is really slow. As I mentioned earlier, there's no quick passing football, but as I said, when we try to pass, it doesn't execute well either. More often than not, we try to do hard things, they come off, but then we can't do the easy things. We can't seem to find one of our own players. Harry keeps dropping deeper and deeper, and because he doesn't get the balls if he's up top, so he drops a little bit deeper so that he can get the ball a bit easier, but then he can't lay it off to anyone, so that doesn't work. And then he can't lay it off to himself, that doesn't work, so he drops even deeper. Against Bournemouth he was doing all the defensive work as well, so he's doing everything by himself except scoring, but he can't exactly pass to himself. So that's not really positive, and overall I just see a big fatigue in the team. I think everyone's just a bit tired, and it can be said about everyone who's playing. It's not like we change the team up and it makes a massive difference. Yesterday we had Jan and Toby, and it didn't make that big of a difference. No, actually, to be fair, they were really good. Them and Lloris, I say, were the 3 best players against Bournemouth, but it's just... it's just a very sad ending to the season, and I wasn't expecting much, but all I want is to get some kind of consistency, some kind of rhythm, and slow improvements game by game. I'm not expecting miracles immediately, but this is just getting ridiculous by now, because the thing is, these problems were apparent more than before Jose came in, and I think a lot of people don't realise that. Maybe a lot of people do realise it, and that's the thing that I think the players need to start taking accountability for it. A lot of it is down to the fact that we didn't sign new players. There isn't a new mentality in there, but we did sign new players this season, and yet the old ones are still not motivated, and the new ones still haven't fully integrated. Bergwijn's a bit anonymous, he tries to play, and Ndombele is in and out of the squad, but not really fully in it. Sessegnon's nowhere to be seen. Lo Celso is a different story. He's been very, very good. He's an exception to this rule. But other than that, it's just been nothing really. And it's really sad, because I think that's my biggest problem here. It's that it's more just the players need to start taking a bit more action. And I feel like, that little row between Hugo and Son in the Everton game showed a bit of passion, and that was very exciting. And as I said, Hugo played very well against Bournemouth. Sorry, I need to look at the ground where I'm going, because if you didn't notice, I was on Titan. I swear I'm not just not looking at the camera. I was saying about Hugo. Yeah, so I think he's showing a lot more of a captaincy role and doing it, but others have to do it as well. So it's just really, really, really shitty situation, if I'm honest. So I just wanted to get that off my chest. I don't think there's one thing you can blame it on. It's a combination of a lot of things. It's a combination of, the break. It's a combination of not winning the Champions League final. It's a combination of not buying players. It's a combination of losing Pochettino and getting in Mourinho, and Mourinho then bringing in a brand new philosophy, which some players bought into and some players are a lot happier with. Like Dyer's been playing a lot more. Obviously he's got the ban now, so he's there for a while, but it's a mixture of a lot of things, and some players just aren't adapting to it, and some are, and you can't just pinpoint it on one thing. And I don't think the solution is Jose out. I don't think the solution is just one thing. I think it's unfortunately a combination of a lot of things, and the only way we're going to resolve it is if we start from scratch and we start rebuilding a team, whether that's with Jose or anyone. A manager has to come in and willing to stay, and the board has to back that manager and start building up from scratch, preferably starting with the defence, because let's be real, our defence hasn't been the best. We've kept 2 clean sheets in a row, but at what cost? We definitely don't need to buy more attacking players, but I think we need to establish ourselves a bit more and get a bit more consistency, get a bit of fresh blood into the team as well. So yeah, there's a massive rebuild needing, which is what Poch said a couple of years ago. So it doesn't take a genius to see that, but it takes apparently a genius to recognise it and act on it. We don't usually go that way, mate. I don't know why you want to go that way. Oh my goodness, there's a thing here. Anyway, I get sidetracked. So yeah, there's a lot of things that need to be done, and you just got to get on with it, really. At this point, I'm a bit more neutral. I just take a seat back and take a big sigh, and then I just don't get wound up about it, because if I do, then it'll be very, very disheartening, and I value my mental health a bit too much for that right now. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this now, because my horse is really acting up. He's a bit unsure about a path we've been on multiple times. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.